Hello, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider with a little bit of happy mail, some works in progress, a sneak peek, and first and foremost, of course, I want to know, are you guys all having a good day? How you doing? But I wanted to give a really big thank you so very much. I wanted to start right off the bat with a thank you. Um, the support on my Etsy store for the pattern that I just put out this past weekend for the tessellated hearts fillet blanket. Oh my gosh. Wow. I didn't think it was going to be nearly as popular as it turned out to be. You guys really, just hit it right out of the park, and I thank you for that. Um, yes, I have the video tutorial also on my channel, but on the Etsy store, I did the written pattern because I had a feeling that a fair number of you may not be interested in sitting through 4 hours, give or take, of footage. And so I'm like, I'll write out the pattern. There isn't a graphed out chart for the pattern. It's just all written, but you guys, thank you so much for your support. I wanted to start off with a nice big old thank you so very much. It really does help. Also, before we go on to the happy mail and stuffs, on my Mr. Rogers page a day calendar, I thought that there was a really good quote. This is from Wednesday, January 27th, and I saved it because I wanted to read it to you guys. I've often hesitated in beginning a project because I've thought it'll never turn out to be even remotely like the good idea I have as a have see, I can't even speak. It'll never turn out to be even remotely like the good idea I have as I start. I could just feel how good it could be, but I decided that for the present, I would create the best way I know how and accept the ambiguities. I like that. And I wanted to share it with you guys because so often we see patterns and we're thinking to ourselves, oh, there's no way I could possibly do that. Hey, I've been there. I'm still there on a fair number of projects. Um, my friend Russ just loves to tease me endlessly about cables and working with double pointed needles. And yeah, he loves to tease me about that in a good way. And it's like, so when are you going to make that cable knitted sweater? It's just, we all have stitches and things that we're comfortable doing. And so, there's plenty of stuff that I'm hesitant to even try. I'll be the first to admit it. But I like the quote because it's sort of like, okay, life is a learning process, it's an experience. And if you learn something from it, it's not time wasted. You learn something from it. So, that being said, let's get on to some happy mail, shall we? Okay. All right, before I start opening some other things, I just wanted to say, Mary Jo, I got your 2 letters. Thank you very much. Much appreciated as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so this is a card from Orlando, Florida. No return address on here, but let's take a look-see. Those who bring sunshine to the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. Sir James Barrie. Oh, Sir James Barrie. He wrote Peter Pan, or originally called Peter and Wendy. Yeah, very pretty. Whoa! Lots of print. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, there's no signature. And so I don't know who it's from, but I see offhand it is in response to my hashtag ABC video about the anti-bullying campaign. I will read this. I'm not going to read it on camera though, because I feel that it's probably something that you don't necessarily want to share on camera. That's okay. That's totally fine. So you know what? On a lighter note, let's see. This is a project that I'm currently working on. Now, recently I had gotten two really gigundo boxes of yarn, and I already started working with it. Now, I already did a tutorial on this particular piece. This is called a swoop shawl. It is in granny stitches, as you can see. And this is the Hobby HOBBII or BBII yarn. And I think I'm still on the one skein, I think. I can't recall. No, I think this is the second skein. But yeah, this is a swoop shawl. And so it starts in the corner, and you're just going back, forth, back, forth. It's a 2-row repeat. There's an increase row and a decrease row. And so on this side, you have the increases. On this side, you have the decreases. It's really simple. And so I do have a tutorial for this. I also did a knitted version of this as well. And so, yeah, this is the Universe, I think, yarns. And so it has a metallic thread running through it. This one's more of a silver thread, I noticed. Now over here, I have another project that I'm also working on. Yes. And this is same yarn, different colorway. And this is a pie shawl that I'm currently working on. This is crocheted, not knitted. And I used a number of skeins with this particular project. Now this metallic thread, I don't know if you can see very well, but this one's more of a sort of a coppery sheen. It's hard to tell in this lighting, I'm sure, but this is more of a coppery sheen, whereas the other one was more of a silver sheen. Now the yarn itself, really nice. The metallic thread running alongside of it, it's not really plied in so much. So you have to be careful about making sure that you're stitching that in also with your actual yarn and that it doesn't separate. That's the only real drawback I found with this particular yarn. But the colorway, ooh, gorgeous. And I just wanted to show you guys that because I do get a lot of requests, you know, like, oh, wait, what are you going to do with the yarn? Well, now you can see what I'm doing with the yarn. So I just want to scoot my camera just a little bit that way, so that I can see the amount of time that I have at the top of the screen. So those are two projects. So there's the pie shawl and then the swoop shawl. Actually, you know, I'm going to put links to those in the description box down below. And also, for good measure, you guys are so incredibly sweet. You're so many people that write, oh, you have such a great hat. I love your hat. Well, this, actually, I did do a tutorial on, I want to say several months ago, I think. And this is the Celtic weave hat. And for those of you that don't know, yeah, I did do a tutorial. So, you know what? I'll just put a link to the tutorial in the description box as well. Why not, you know? So, got some more happy mail, and then near the end of the video, I've got a sneak peek. I just finished it today. I'm so excited. Can't wait to show you, but we have some more things to get through, so let's get through them. All right, so next up, this package actually was delivered to my home, and I was like, what is this? And so I did open it, but I didn't use it yet. I wanted to show you guys. When I opened it, my mom was in the other room and she heard me burst out laughing my little tookus off. It's a Hamilton Beach fresh grind coffee grinder. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I think I know who this is from. And fortunately, yes, I was right. And yes, there is a little thing in here. This is directly from Amazon. A gift for you. Enjoy your gift. Grind those beans, Spider. Enjoy, from Susan. And Susan was the one who sent me the yarn for this and so many other skeins. My goodness, there's so many of those skeins. Oh my god. And actually, this will come in really handy. Now I do, well, I don't. My mom has a Vitamix, and so the coffee can be ground in that. But this way, I can do it myself because I'm not allowed to use the Vitamix. It's strictly off limits. I'm not allowed. But this is my very own. Susan, thank you. Thank you very much. It will get used. Because actually I have yet to grind up the it was like a Christmas blend of coffee beans, nice big old bag of coffee beans, and I have yet to grind that up. And I know it was suggested to me that I only grind like a little bit and don't grind the rest. Usually I get the coffee already pre-ground. I am not a fussy fuss about coffee. I'm not some sort of aficionado. Same thing with yarn. It's like, yes, I can work with acrylic. I'm not like a yarn snob. I'm not a coffee snob. I'm very, very low maintenance in so many respects. So, like physically, I would say I'm low maintenance. Emotionally, I'm high maintenance. I admit to that. It's okay. But Susan, thank you. You're so sweet and so kind. You guys are always so generous. Thank you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go through. So let's keep at it, huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, so next up, got this. This is all the way from Germany. Always exciting to get stuff from other countries. So now it looks like Hadou, Germany. Hadou doesn't sound like German, but so this is from Carmen. So let us take a look-see. Let me just get my little snippy snips, and I just want to be careful not to... Oh, I can open up through the top. Good. Okay. Because I don't want to inadvertently cut something I'm not supposed to cut, because that's no good. But yes, I am part German and part Irish, and I believe part English as well. Let me see here. Oh, it's a Christmas card. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in here, because you never know. Nope. Okay, good, good, good. Merry Christmas. Hey, better late than never. I don't judge. Please. Ooh. 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 All right, I will open that. Oh, so it says, hello, Mr. Fiber Spider. Thank you for your funny videos and tutorials. I enjoy them I'm assuming very much. It's okay. Wish you a good time, Merry Christmas, and happy and healthy new year in 2021. Greetings from Germany. Oh, thank you. Now, this is cool. I got some charms. I just want to, there we go. Some little charmy charms, which I can apply to various things. Ooh, very cool. Let me show you. And so they have these little lobster clasps on them. So this is a sort of nautilus, sort of like a nautilus shell, but in spider web appearance. That's really cool. And it does make me think of a nautilus or one of the like a golden rectangle kind of things. That's really pretty. I like that. And then this one, the little spider on a little star. How cute is that? It's so cute. Not sure what I'm going to do with him, but I love him. He's so cute. This is so pretty. Okay, thank you very much. And that was from Carmen. Thank you. Okay, next, just want to put these over here where they're going to be safe. There we go. Next, I have an envelope. Yep. Oh, big envelope from Amazon. I have no idea who this is from, but we shall find out. Got my scissors ready to go. And I do have my box cutter, which I'm going to need because there's another package here where that will come in handy. There we go. What is this? Oh! Oh! I think, wait a minute. Oh, Mary Jo! I think you said your mother wanted some of these. There are lots of choices on Amazon from Mary Jo. Mary Jo, thank you! Because I was wondering, like, what is this? These are the envelopes that she uses to send me stuff. Oh, thank you. That is really sweet and considerate. So, sorry for the crinkly. So there are, let's see, hibiscus, banana leaves, pineapple, cactus, marble, daisy, something, 30 pieces. Thank you so very much. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to go show my mom. I'll be right back. So I just showed my mom, and she was so appreciative and thankful. Thank you very much, Mary Jo. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Thank you. So sweet of you. You guys, you're so sweet, really. I do not deserve such kindness, and I do appreciate it ever so much. And you guys know what I always say. I expect nothing, but I appreciate everything. It's a good motto to have. Expectations lead to nothing but disappointment, so why, you know? So this next card is from Anne in California. It's got cute little puppers. Little puppers on the front. Love the puppers. I tell you, I would love to have a dog. I would love to have some sort of pet, but no, it's not in the cards for me for a number of reasons, but that's okay. Maybe in my future, you never know. You never know. Oh, here's the puppers. Ooh, look at that little face and those little paws. Wishing you joy. May happiness brighten your holidays and remain with you throughout the year. With much love. And that was from Anne. I'm sorry, it was hard to read the signature, so I always have to look at the envelope. I'm sorry. And then we have a little note. So let me read this. Dear Fiber Spider, may this find you and your mom in good health. I just want to wish you both happy holidays from California. Thank you for all you do. You always make me happy to watch your videos and gaming. You're so sweet and special to all of us who knit and or crochet. You're a godsend. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. I love you for who you are. May this note make your day. With love always from Anne. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These cards and, the packages and everything else and all the sentiments alone, it does make my day. And I thank you guys for that. So now, I got my another box. Now this one is a heavy sucker. Now, I have no idea, but this has some heft to it. It's, you know, over 4 pounds. I'm guessing, I don't know, but I always like to guess. I'm guessing that this might be some pattern books. Just a guess. See, the whoosy whatsies. I'm trying to figure out how to open this. Now, the package that I got from Mary Jo, I thought that that was perhaps a project bag, you know, like a you know, for knitting and crocheting and that sort of thing. That's what I thought that was. I was kind of right. It was bags. It was just different kinds of bags. So it wasn't a bad guess. So let's see what this is. No, this is from Mary or Mary Ann in Ohio. And it says, yes, you can open on camera, which I always love to do that. Now, if I can figure out how to get in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh. What is this? Oh, I think it is books. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pardon me. Yeah, we got books. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, gotta read the card first. Got to read the card first. Okay, hang on. Fabasbata, that would be me, yes. Oh my. Oh, this is such a cute card. Knitting. Yes, you could share if you want. I learned so much from you. Dear FB, or sorry, FS, excuse me. Dear FS, looking at the books you read, I decided you might like these. Can't think of anyone else that would, but you and me. They were my aunts. I'm consolidating books and some stitch markers, or progress keepers. Love, Mary Ann. And then there's another card that says, go ask Alice. Actually, that was a good book. It was kind of a hokey movie, but also good. William Shatner in that movie was just sort of like, really? But the book was good. Now, let me see here. Because I always like to open the cards first. I can't help it. Ooh, okay. So we have rather pretty card here. This is from the National Park Foundation. Very pretty. But inside, ooh, we have some more really pretty stitch markery looking charms. There's a lot of them. My goodness. Ooh, we got the little, I'm sorry, focus, dear, focus. We get the little white rabbit. Good detailing, by the way. And then, ooh, I think this is a dormouse? I don't know, but he's adorable. He's so cute, little guy in the middle there. Hard to see, I know, right? But, and then, whoop, I'm dropping stuff. Got a little key. And then a little teapot. These are adorable. Okay, got another little white rabbit. And let me see here. Oh, it's a playing card with a little spear. That is so cute. I haven't seen these before. I mean, I've seen a lot of Alice in Wonderland stuff in my day, but these are adorable. A little clock, little alarm clock. And It's a little open book. It's so cute. And then another little white rabbit. It's adorable. And then two more. This, of course, is, I think, my favorite. This is Alice. And she's holding a little drink me bottle. She's got the bow at the back. And then we have this, which will hold all of them together. That is so cool. That is really cool. And there's so many of them. My goodness. Okay. So now, whew, let's get to the books. Okay. Okay, so I was kind of right, but it was books, yes, but not project books. These are, from what I see, these are classics. These are classic books, and I will keep them with, I have some fairly old editions of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass and The Hunting of the Snark and so forth. Not originals by any means, but they're old. So this is Grimm's Fairy Tales, illustrated by Fritz Cradle. I love old vintage books. I really do. I used to collect them more so. Look at all the illustrations. This is gorgeous. It's so cool. Look at that. It's neat. And I always like to see when it was published, if I can find it on here. Let's see. So this is... I'm not sure. This might have been part of a collection, because I don't see a publication date. But that is quite all right. I still love it. But I always like to know the publication date if I can find it. Okay, and then this one is Andersen's Fairy Tales. One with the other. Very cool. Now I'm thinking that this might be... Hang on. Now, are the illustrations the same? No, the illustrators are different, but they totally look like they are part of a collection. But that's really cool. And the style is very similar as far as the illustrations go. But, oh, look at that face. Awesome. Thank you. And there are two more. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Thank you. This is so cool. This is Alice in Wonderland. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Oh. I tell you, I have read this book so many times. Oh, and they've got color added to the illustrations. I have many copies of the book where the illustrations are strictly black and white, and the original illustrations are by Tenniel, and these are the original pen and ink illustrations, but with color added. That's really awesome. Thank you. Now, I do see 1946 written, handwritten on the front there. But let me see here. Random House, New York. Yes, with the John Tenniel illustrations. It colored by Fritz Cradle. Wait a minute. Fritz Cradle. Okay. Who did the illustrations for this book. It all comes together, doesn't it? Okay, so yeah, the special edition published by Random House, 1946. Very cool. And then this one goes right along with it. This is Through the Looking Glass. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you very, very, very much. These books are very near and dear to my heart. Now, I'm not going to be, these are, I know this sounds ridiculous, but these are definitely on the shelf books. You know, like these I wouldn't put in my book bag and, you know, go out to a coffee shop if I ever went out to a coffee shop and take it with me. No, no, these are my sit on the shelf books. I respect and protect these. Thank you. Thank you so very much. So very sweet of you. Thank you. All right, so last but not least, I've got a sneak peek for you. Let's get to that. Okay, thank you. All right, as promised, I do have a sneak peek for you guys. Now, fair warning, this is not going to be for this weekend, but I would very much like to do this next item as a tutorial. I finished this guy last week, and yes, guy, I finished him last week, and I am so pleased with the results. And then I finished something else for him just this afternoon. Da 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 da. I love him. Absolutely love him. Um, the structure, it's fairly simplistic in its design, but I am especially happy with the head and the shaping of the head. It is in multiple pieces, which you then, of course, have to stitch together. He is capable of sitting down, and his tail acts as sort of ballast, if you will, so that he actually can sit down. And he's got little floppy ears. I was thinking that with the Tessellated Hearts pattern that I did recently, that it would be neat to do perhaps something for the springtime, for Easter, if you celebrate Easter, just spring in general, or if you like creating amigurumi. He's so cute. And of course, my mom wants to appropriate him, but I don't think so. So I love him. Absolutely. And if you've never done amigurumi before, it's really not that difficult because you can create this whole thing with single crochet stitches. Yeah. And for this guy, it was Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway of, I believe it was Aaron or Buff. I think it was Aaron for this guy here. And I used a little bit of Pound of Love pink for the nosy, and then I used some black for the embroidering of the mouth and for the eyes. Very, very simple in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, if you can do the single crochet stitch, if you can increase and decrease with a single crochet stitch, you can make this guy. Yeah. And then I thought, wouldn't it be neat if I decided to, oh, I don't know, go the extra mile and see if I could, I don't know, give him something to sort of dress up a little bit. Yeah, I made him a little cardigan. I did. And so this is what I started it last night, and I finished it less than a few hours ago, and because I really wanted to get this done before doing this video now, because I really wanted to show you guys, because I'm really pleased with the results. Now this is Lion Brand's ice cream yarn in the colorway of Mint, and so I made him a snazzy little cardigan. He's all dressed up with nowhere to go. I love him. Now, I did not add buttons or buttonholes because, I mean, also you could technically do buttons for the eyes, but I wanted this to remain completely child safe if it ever did go to a child. So for me, that's first and foremost, definitely. Although, I don't know. I mean, I think he's really, really cool as is. But of course, you could use buttons and so forth. They do make safety eyes. There's a company, I believe it's called Darice, Darice, and they have a wide variety of different eyes, sizes and styles, cat's eyes and bear's eyes and solid black ones, and they're really cool. But as far as the safety eyes, but as far as just having them all decked out, I just thought he's just so cute. And he's also gender neutral because this is sort of a mint. It doesn't show up very well on camera as being a green. I do have the same yarn in the blue. So this, you can see, it's like, yeah, this is definitely more blue and this is more green when you see them compared to each other. It looks sort of like an aqua. But at any rate, so I was thinking about doing a tutorial for this guy. It would probably be more than one video because you have a lot of different components. You have the head as one piece, and then there's the body as one piece. The tail is another piece. The ears, well, it's the same piece, but you have to make two of them. And then you have, of course, the little limbs. The arms and the legs, of course, yes, you need 4 in total, but the only difference between the arms and the legs is just a couple more rounds. It's just the length is a little bit longer for the legs than the arms. But I love him. Absolutely love him. I'm so pleased with him. And I am more than likely going to put him on my Etsy shop. More than likely. When, if and when, I'm not entirely sure, but I would be inclined to put him on my Etsy shop. But that being said, so say hello to my little friend. So this is the sneak peek. I would, if I am going to do this as a tutorial, I would really like to. If I do, it's probably going to be, I'm thinking, giving you guys enough time to be able to make one for yourself before Easter. That would be ideal. That's the tentative game plan. I would really like to do that. If forethought were with me more, I would have done the tessellated heart blanket earlier than I did, but it was kind of spur of the moment. I was just sort of like, oh, let's do it, sure. And it was just like, okay, you guys have not much time to do it, and I feel bad about that, but better late than never. And also, a lot of you had commented that it would make a really great baby blanket, Valentine's Day aside. But this guy, he's the perfect snuggle size, he's not too diminutive. Like this size, I think, is perfect, for either a small child or a rather large child like myself. He's just, oh, he's too cute for words, and I can't help it. I don't have a name for him, though, because I think that the naming of stuffed animals, it's the owner that should name the stuffed animal. I mean, I had tons when I was a kid. I had a large white albino raccoon stuffed animal named Ricky. I had a pound puppy named Spot. I had a koala with a little baby koala on its back, and it was Mahjong and Mahjong Junior. I had tons of stuffed animals when I was a kid, but hopefully this little guy is going to go to a nice loving home at some point and make somebody really happy. I hope. Anyway, so that being said, to all of you that sent me some happy mail today, thank you so very much. Very, very much appreciated. And also, as always, thank you for watching. I love hearing your comments and seeing what you guys are up to. And, I also like sharing what I have on my hook, my various works and projects and things. So Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, I want all of you, yes, you, to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody.